Okay guys, so in this video as promised, I want to show you how to use HYROS stats to scale sales call funnels. This is literally bonkers and insane that people don't do this. If you're not using this on your call funnels, you are not just shooting yourself in the foot, I think you're lighting yourself on fire at the same time. So look, Google and Facebook, their tracking cannot catch call funnel conversions. It's just that damn simple. There's nothing more to even say about it. Why? Because call conversions are usually recorded over the phone. Okay, they don't have a way to connect tracking from an ad to the phone unless you're doing some wonky donkey stuff, and even then it doesn't attribute half the time correctly. Okay, so let's talk about this. If we go and look at these ad campaigns right here, let's just look at this ad campaign right here. Okay, let's go look at the cost. I spent $1,151. Very simply, because my calls are closed over the phone by a closer, I can't see the actual revenue. And here's the problem with when you try to run call funnels based off anything other than revenue. You end up optimizing for cost per call and cost per lead. Cost per call and cost per lead are not accurate because a lot of times if you're optimizing around that, you're optimizing around the cheapest conversion possible. The Google Ad Manager, the Facebook conversions are going to go and try and get you the cheapest calls, the cheapest leads. You don't want that. You want the cheapest sales, but you can't track that. So Exhibit A right here, let's just look at this one campaign. It didn't catch any of the sales that came in. Okay, it didn't catch any of the sales that came in for either of these campaigns in Google. And that's just a basic example. I turn this dude off right here. This is just a couple day of sales right here. You know, I'm losing $1,000 a day easy, and then I'm turning off a $30,000 per month almost profit stream. It's insane, all right? You can see I'm spending only about $1,000 right here, probably about $3,000 over the course of the month. Probably going to be generating another $10,000 in sales based on just this revenue right here. And then I pass these sales back to the Google Ad Manager via offline conversions, and I can have it optimize around the sales. What happens? It starts optimizing for the cheapest sale, not the cheapest calls. If you're getting cheap calls, what is happening is you're getting the lowest quality calls. They don't care about the quality of calls. That's not what Google will optimize for. It's not what Facebook will optimize for. They'll optimize for the cheapest calls. Those are not always the best calls. You want to optimize for the cheapest sales, so you want to send as many call conversion sales back to Google. So this is just what I wanted to show you right here. This is just one day just looking at the tracking. If I'm running a call funnel and I'm not optimizing around sales, even before we get into AI offline conversions, what is going to be happening is we're going to be optimizing or scaling our ads based around a metric that has nothing to do with money coming back in. If we're running a call funnel, we must optimize around money back in, because then we'll actually see the campaigns that are delivering a lot of sales. You can see right here, this campaign right here got me a great cost per call, but completely lost money. Okay, you can have a great cost per call in your campaigns and lose all the money from the campaigns. Why? Because calls don't equal sales. Sales equals sales. So when you're running a call funnel, optimize for sales, not calls. That's the only way you're really going to scale based around revenue, which is what you actually care about, because money coming in is what the final metric is. You don't get paid in calls. And then when you do that, you're scaling campaigns based on their profitability, not some irrelevant metric. When you scale based on profitability, you make more profit. It's that damn simple. And don't even get me started when we actually start sending these conversions back into Google to optimize the AI targeting around an actual relevant metric instead of a useless metric like cost per call. So again, to wrap it up, to scale a call funnel much better, scale around profit and ROI coming in. Even if the cost per call is higher, you can see the cost per call right here is much higher, but there's profit. Cost per call right here is made 50% less, but there's no profit. If I scale this campaign right here, I lose money despite having a good cost per call that would be showing up in the Google Manager. Okay, and of course, then it's not even going to catch all the calls. Facebook and Google rarely catch all the calls, so the cost per call over there is even wonkier. That being said, if I optimize around the cost per call right here, I'm losing money. If I optimize around revenue, I'm making money. You flip that around, you're making more money from your business just by one simple dashboard reading. It doesn't have to be complicated. We just look at the green and scale the green, and we descale the red. Business changes overnight because we're optimized around actual revenue instead of a vanity metric, for lack of better words. So this is what I would do when I'm scaling a call funnel.